like a Saturday night looking at Steph.
What? Why?
Oh, hi, everybody. Hi, Mom.
We say the things your HR department warned you about. You're listening to The Big Party Show with Big Party and Molly.
Why not? All right. Are we rolling? All right,
She's
we're
like,
rolling.
Oh, yeah.
We're rolling. All right.
rolling.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for
Enjoy
tuning in.
yourself.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. bpscrasher@gmail.com. Also, the party line, 402-915-0962. Or is it 0967?
No, it's 0962.
It's 0962? Okay. Yeah, I didn't bring... I'm not prepared as much as I am.
Isn't that funny?
It is kind of weird.
Yeah?
It's kind of weird. Normally I have everything written down, but I ran out of the house and I just forgot everything. I had a doctor's appointment early this morning because of my knee. Like 12 years ago, I tore my meniscus, and I always thought that it healed itself.
Oh.
Well, now it's come back, and he's like, no, it doesn't heal itself. You're just going to have to deal with it. So they got to go in and scope it and clean it up and then
Sick.
send me packing. I know. It's It's only going to take 20 minutes. I'm excited because of the pain will be gone.
Yes.
I mean, it'll suck for a couple days. But what I'm really excited about is they're going to put me under for like 30 minutes. Have you
Feels
ever been
good.
under?
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, me too.
Now I understand Michael Jackson's addiction to that.
I remember my doctor telling me, she's like, think about this. We've got the best drugs and you won't get a hangover. I was like, don't tell me that. Don't tell me about this. I
Yeah.
don't want to know how good I could feel and not feel bad later.
Yeah, so that's the gig with that. But
So
anyway.
is this the incident where we were on vacation together?
No, what happened here was that I was in Cabo.
Okay.
And we're on the beach. Have you ever been? You've been to Cabo, right? So the ocean there is it's pretty hardcore waves.
Yeah.
And so that was the time where the wave came up and then knocked me off my feet.
Okay.
And then I was rolling around in the surf like a hot dog. And every time I tried to get out, it would hit me and knock me back out. It's that
beautiful.
dumb video of some fat guy on the beach. So that
You're
was
like,
that guy.
"No."
Yeah, so that's how it happened. But I remember feeling it pop, and then I turned like green.
Gross.
Yeah, I can hear it in my head, and I was so sick to my stomach, and then I just suffered for the rest of that trip. And
There was a red flag warning in Chicago on Monday. Get a load of this.
Oh yeah.
5-foot waves on Lake Michigan. They told people to stay away from the beach until like 7 o'clock
Is
at
that
night.
normal, or I don't know?
We can get big waves, but that was like bananas.
But isn't that exciting for rock collectors like yourself?
Afterward,
Yeah.
it drudges up a lot of stuff, but surfers get out there.
Okay.
They can have fun time with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, afterwards, I was bummed that I missed posts.
You know, Gracie, you know that Molly collects rocks on the beach, right? Okay, just making sure.
He
Someone
just wanted
knew.
to shame me. He's like,
I'm
because
not shaming.
if you didn't, oh boy, get ready.
Get ready. That's right. All right. So the live show, it's coming up this Saturday.
Yes.
If you didn't get your tickets, I would suggest getting them now.
Yeah, we just added some more.
Yeah, because it's sold out, and then we added 10 more tickets.
Yeah.
So, if you want to walk up and risk it, that's fine. But I would suggest you getting the tickets.
Buying the tickets, yeah. So it's Eventbrite that you can do at the Big Party Show, and it's this Saturday at Hurrdat Sports Bar Grill in La Vista. 6:30 doors, 7:30 show. We've got Joslyne DeBonis that's going to be opening for us, and she's going to be hopping on in just a little bit, so you guys can all meet her. And then it's going to be fun. Ticket includes the first drink. So first round's on us, and then we are going to each have our own happy hour pricing.
I'm going to order something from you. You don't have to leave. What are you going to get? I'll get chicken strips with fries, waffle fries, and Molly, you're going to do the what?
I was going to do the loaded tots.
Is that messy? No. Okay.
Can I have a fork then?
All right. Okay, you just have the other stuff? All right, that's fine. I just need regular fries. That'd be great. Yeah, all of it. Yeah, just bring it all. No ranch, just ketchup and barbecue sauce. This is on the podcast.
You get to see what a difficult. He's like, and another thing, if you could bring it in backwards and only turn to the right.
Absolutely, you bet. Also, some tequila. I'll do a well tequila, a double in a glass, just with some ice. Okay, all right. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
I'll take a Diet Coke.
Oh, man. It must be morning. Is it? Anyway. Yeah.
Yes,
we're going to do a food review, too.
Thank you.
Tell them back there to
really step it up.
This is going down. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you bet it is. So, all right, we got Joslyne DeBonis coming in. Like you said, she's going to be doing the show at 7:30. So make sure you guys get here. And we got her right here. Joslyne, come on up.
You want to hop on, sweet lady?
Did you order food? Okay, she did. All right,
what
good
did
deal.
you get?
Okay.
What about you, Grace? You get some food.
I got the club melt with sweet potato fries.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
Also, can I just say I also tore my meniscus and had to get surgery.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I did. It was
Okay.
first day of volleyball tryouts my freshman year of high school.
Okay.
My mom didn't believe me for 2 weeks.
What was the
Sounds like a mom move.
Yeah.
What was the
You're fine.
recovery for you? They said a couple days.
It
for
was.
me.
My leg was bound up for a couple weeks, but I was it was outpatient.
Okay.
But yeah,
All
I
right.
liked it. Going under was very nice.
It's so nice.
Because I have
yeah.
stairs, and that's what they said. Don't use that leg on stairs for a couple days.
Probably not.
So a little bit
many
later,
stairs in your house.
I have 6 and 6. I got one level that goes up 6, the other one goes down 6, right?
Yes.
And so basically, I'm going to have to learn to hop on one leg going downstairs.
Get ready for meniscus surgery too. The return of meniscus. You're like, you thought the first one was great. Well, we brought you back for another sequel.
I know. Believe me, when I told them I'm going to have to practice, they kind of stared at me, and I'm like, all right.
You're
well,
like, I'm not very agile.
no, I am not. I got to hop
Nimble
downstairs.
is not an adjective used to describe how you move around the space.
Not at all. So
No.
we'll see. I mean, I can also just sit in my room.
That's
I got the
fun.
studio upstairs too, and I can just go back and forth and put Wileen to work. The sweet Wileen would.
Oh, boy.
Nurse Wileen.
Well, that sounds a lot
Nurse
like there's
Wileen.
this trend going on right now. It's interesting that you bring that up because it's called princess treatment.
Yeah.
What is that?
So princess treatment started with this lady, and it is bananas because she has this really severe case of princess treatment where she has her husband do like everything for her.
Okay.
So she's talking about like if we were to go to a restaurant, he would open the door for me. He would open the car door
Does
for me.
he order for her then?
Yes.
Okay.
And she does
Sounds
not.
like conservatorship. I don't
Seriously, I was like, what Mormon state do you live
Yeah.
in? Like, she's like not allowed to make eye contact with the hostess. She said she would never talk to the hostess. And so somebody wrote her back and they're like, okay, here's a scenario for you. It's raining. How does he do this princess treatment?
It's raining.
Let's say it's raining.
Okay,
And you
all
go
right.
to the restaurant and, you know, I mean, obviously he can't let her out in the rain. So she said, I have an answer for you. We would pull up to the valet. I would wait in the car. He would go into the host stand. He would get everything squared away. He would come back, get me out of the car, open the door for me, and have me stand there. I would not make eye contact with the hostess.
Why does this
He
guy
would go
do
and
all
park the-
this? That's
I don't know.
crazy.
If I told Peter about this, he would howl. I mean, seriously, Peter would be like, yeah, you'd be waiting in the car for a really long time.
But what if there's like a princess for a day type thing, like International Princess Day, and then
Like
you
a
can tie it into your
birthday.
relationship?
But it's become this TikTok trend, like
Okay.
everything when it comes to this. So all of these women are weighing in on what their level of
Wow.
princess treatment is.
I'm so glad I don't have TikTok. I've deleted it.
Oh my
year
God.
ago.
I went down the rabbit hole the other day. I was like, I am
This is what they're
entirely
doing?
too low maintenance as a wife. Like, I should really be stepping up my game.
You could be asking for so
Honey,
much
You
more.
actually
I want something
should.
from the fridge, but you open the door for me.
Absolutely. I think I would do that for fun. I mean, I'm not
Yes.
gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not that.
There are husbands that have turned it. So again, like how we had passenger princesses and passenger princes, there is the prince treatment where there's the wives that are like, let me get you a beer, and
Okay.
oh, I can grab you the remote. I just think it'd be really funny to be like, I'm ready for you to turn the channel on the TV now.
Oh God.
I like this. I like this. I don't know how I'll enact it in my own life, but I'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
Where
Make
are
my
you,
friends.
Where are you from, Joslyne?
Well, okay, I live here now, but my family's military. I moved here from
Okay.
New Mexico, but I've lived a little bit like everywhere.
Okay, so I'm a brat also.
Oh, nice,
I lived
cool.
in Florida and then Germany for 6.5 years.
Oh, wow, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
My parents never took me anywhere cool like that. It was
Yeah.
just Alabama.
Okay, really? What branch were they in?
Air Force.
Air Force, obviously.
Air Force.
Because it's got the base here. Okay.
Yeah, but this base off, it's cool though, because it's got a little bit of like, there's Navy people that were like, every branch works there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been on base, Molly? They have a general row.
It's
It's like a
amazing.
general row. It's a street of nothing but generals.
Yeah.
We went through, when we went to see Pearl Harbor, they took us through the village or
Okay.
whatever, and you got to see all the different houses. But no, I mean, usually you have to have a reason to be on base.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have. You
Like
gotta
an
get
invite.
approval. Yeah,
exactly.
an invite.
Like,
You can't just
I
get in
haven't
there.
just like wandered my way. Hey!
looking for.
I'm so
looking
sad
for
my
the
card's
Navy.
expired. Like, they have amazing gym, bowling alley,
Oh,
the
yeah.
BX.
Yeah, the BX.
I like buying things. Like, so my family live in Vegas now. When I go see them, I go shoe shopping, all that stuff. Because you can buy all
So
this
you
stuff
still have your
tax-free.
ID, your
I still have my ID. It's expired. I only use it for 10% off at scooters.
Okay. Oh, really?
Priorities.
I never thought of using a military ID. I mean, I would never be able to find
Yeah,
mine. That was a
what?
long
Yeah.
time ago. But
It's
even
an abuse
so,
of what I have.
Yeah.
Such an abuse of power. I mean,
wonder if I
seriously.
have it. I might have it actually. It's going to be a
you
younger
have
version
hair?
of me.
I was gonna say, if this
I'm
is from
thinner.
high school,
Yeah,
you're
all
like-
of that stuff.
They're like, sir, this is your son.
Okay. What else can you use that military ID for? Just all kinds of stuff.
Chili's, Applebee's.
Really?
Well, I mean, if places give a military discount, this is really inappropriate to do, but I do it because half the time they don't know it's expired. Also,
No.
if you're under the age of 21, a lot of bouncers will take it as your formal ID because they don't know where your birthday is. I'm sorry.
You just ruined it for everyone's like, come
They go,
on.
dang it. But I was 19 at the Des Moines Funny Bone, and they served me because they didn't know how to read my ID.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're like, I have an amaretto sour, and they're like, I need to see some ID.
To be fair, they gave me the margarita, and then halfway through their set, they were like, "We're gonna have to take that back."
You're like,
Oh, really?
I was like,
and you were going on. You were doing your thing, comedian thing.
No,
up
I
there.
hadn't started doing comedy yet.
Oh, okay.
I was just a huge fan. I was seeing Nate Bargatze. I know when
So you
he
just,
was just a little comedian. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
it is funny seeing photos of him when he was younger.
Right?
I mean, I only know of him as him being who he is and what he looks like. But
Yeah.
the younger version of him, oh my God, it's crazy to see that.
Baby.
You know. All right, cocktails are
Thank
here.
you.
Cocktail is here.
You all right?
Okay.
Yeah, I just
Where
wanna make
everyone's
sure
good.
you're okay.
Do you have a tequila preference?
I don't. I like good tequila. And to be honest, it's like a bad, expensive hobby.
That's okay.
Habit.
Habit.
That's the word you're looking habit.
Habit, hobby, both starts with H. Habit. Anyways, yeah, it's an expensive habit.
Yeah.
Or hobby.
Hobby or hobby.
It's all
Depends on who's
about
Because the
asking.
prices go up so much.
Yeah.
And I love tequila. But when I go to places, like we're broadcasting right now from Hurrdat Sports Bar in La Vista. So when I go to bars, if I ask what the well is, because a lot of times the well isn't as bad as you would think it is, you know?
Okay.
It's, and so I will drink that because of the fact that I drink a lot and it will get very expensive.
Hobby.
hobby. I'll say when people go to or after a show or something, people will buy me a shot. I always say reposado. I don't know what that is, but I know
Absolutely.
that it's good. Is this good tequila?
Yeah, that's what I drink generally. Is the rest
We
reposado.
have the same habit.
Yeah.
So between the
Hobby.
meniscus and the army brat, and now obviously the same hobby.
Yeah, that's something to do with the military.
You need to
Yeah.
run off and make sweet passionate love or
I
something.
was thinking I've always needed a father figure, but thank you, Molly.
Oh, look at that. Good thing she's between us. Good thing she's between us.
Love you. You're
That'd
my
be a
favorite
good father
human
figure.
at the table right now.
Oh my
Would be a
God.
good father figure.
Oh, father figure.
Yeah.
You guys share
There's
the
new
same
merch.
hobbies?
New merch. Oh, by the way, merch.
Yes.
We got to get the merch out.
I need that shirt for Saturday.
Yes.
I want to wear that. Yeah.
Merch. You can get it. Well, soon we're going to have a website, but you can get it wherever you get merch at Hurrdat One. Or you can just go to our socials and find a link right there. That's the
We've
easiest
got the
way.
link
And just
in the
direct
link tree in our
messages.
socials.
Yeah.
Or DM us.
Yeah.
I mean, we're good about getting back, but it's some fun stuff.
I know, I've been seeing it online. You guys, I love following your socials. I love the posts. I love seeing it all. But yeah, I need merch.
Yeah, for sure. And the reason why we put this out is because of the party crashers. You know, we
Yes.
wanted them to have their own gear.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We can always get a big party show shirt, you know, but we figured let's take care of the people
Make it
that
personal.
gave us this this stage.
Oh, I've got my hat. I forgot.
Oh, where's your hat at?
Okay.
Is it in the car?
No, it's in my bag. I'll get it.
Oh, this is great.
One
So
second,
she had her I shot a video of her wearing her Party Crasher shirt and a Party Crasher hat. And whenever I imagine this video and that picture, I
that's
can't
good.
stop laughing because she looks like Wayne's World. Look at her. Wayne's World. Wayne's Party on.
That's
it's
great.
so good to be here right now.
That's so good.
Yeah, my sister, the minute I came home, I was wearing my hat and the shirt, and she's like, dude, I don't mean to, but you kind of look like Wayne from Wayne's World. I was like, how dare you? And then somebody, our friend Chi, commented on socials, on TikTok, and I was like, oh my God, it's
Put
like
you on blast.
so real.
Yes.
I know.
That's so
You do.
good.
You really do.
real good.
I mean, there are worse people to look like.
Correct.
I mean,
Correct.
Hey.
so, you know, just getting
There
the
you
gear
go.
out
I
there.
like that. I
Yeah,
like that.
there's different colors too.
That's a
of the
nice
gear.
hat. Is that
That
hand
nice?
stitched?
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
It's got the puffy.
Yeah, I love that. That's nice.
Getting the whole gear action going. We want to thank Mary Nelson.
Oh my God, yeah.
Talk about a true friend.
Yes.
She did a great piece and
On
reached
3
out.
News Now, Channel 3, KMTV.
Yes.
Yeah, she reached out and wanted to get, you know, kind of behind the curtains of the big party show and just kind of get the story of what was going on and what happened and everything like that. And yeah, because how I feel is that there's a lot of people out there that aren't on social media, and granted, we're not on radio anymore, so there's a lot of people that are displaced going, I have nothing to listen to, or whatever the case is.
And just didn't know.
They just didn't know. And so that's what we're trying to do, is get that word out. Because if it wasn't for all those people, we wouldn't be here. Definitely not here.
Oh my gosh, no.
At all, you know, so.
You looked
yeah,
great.
it was great. Thank you.
I know you were nervous.
I was nervous because of what the things I said that didn't make the tape.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, then that's good.
Yeah, I wasn't nervous about anything else. I know I look fat on camera. I'm okay with that.
Oh my God, you did not look fat.
It's
on
all
camera.
about angle. It's all about angle. I just learned that because when I'm sitting in that chair, people we'll post it on our social,
Yeah.
the actual interview. When I'm sitting on that chair, I'm laying back. And I noticed that there's a way that you need to sit, and I'm going to learn that on Saturday at the live show, because I don't want to lean back because then I just got nothing but belly. So if I sit up, it kind of straightens it out, but if I go down, then my man boobs hang on my belly.
Wow, you've given this a lot of thought. He's like, so there's like one specific
Yeah, so I'm going to sit
way
like this.
that I can sit.
Yeah.
It's supernatural.
Supernatural. Yeah.
Was it a low camera shot?
It was on one of them, and I was. They
You
did
look
have a-
great.
No,
I mean,
they had a low camera
oh,
shot
you
on
didn't
me. I
like
was
you?
like, oh,
Who does
I
know
thought you
me.
looked good. I know she hates her image.
I seriously.
She hates her
I hate
image.
it. I hate it.
We
If
did
I
a
could go-
photo shoot for this podcast, and then
I saw it.
She
Great
hated
pics.
every single photo. There was hundreds of them.
I didn't like seriously. Like I needed to take like anxiety medication
Really?
before I even opened.
Mom?
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I never looked at yours because I wanted you to pick your own because we did separate ones. And then when you hated every one of them, I'm like, come on, this is stupid. I gotta find one. I couldn't
like,
find a good one.
He's like, I could not find one. I know.
couldn't. I agreed with you.
Yeah, I didn't.
For
look
some
good.
reason-
I didn't. I don't know if I was having a puffy day or what, but yeah, I would love to do a do-over.
we will do a
Did you
do-over.
guys shoot it in the morning?
Yeah.
That's the problem. I think you
Is
got to
it?
go late afternoon.
Was that in the morning? I don't even remember. I thought it was like at noon.
You got to let your face
No, because I
settle.
went over to my girlfriend's house and she did my makeup because I don't know how to do makeup. So, you know,
Okay.
there's that. I'm obviously a real beauty natural.
Let's go.
Oh,
thank
look
you.
at this.
Delicious.
Look at the loaded those are the loaded tots.
Oh, look at the loaded
Those are
tots.
pretty.
They're very pretty. I love tots.
Thank
I
you.
mean, like, you had me at tots. Oh, I'm so sorry.
So sorry. No, we're good. Thank you. I
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much. Yeah, so I'm
Mind
not the
if I
best
do?
person to use. If you notice, a lot of my socials, when I post things, I do it so you can't see my face.
Yes.
Molly.
I know.
I'm serious. Like
I'm on her on it all the time about this because later in life, you're going to wish you had. I hope you have photos on your phone. It doesn't have to go out on socials, but like growing up and not having any pictures of my childhood.
Yeah, that's so wild.
That's a hard thing because my parents split up at a young age, and then my mother remarried Air Force guy Jerry.
Same here. Exact
And
same story.
with all the moving, I had no
Shall
pictures.
I move? Do you guys want to get
No
closer?
pictures.
Hold hands.
You know, so that's why it's important to have pictures somehow, at least on your phone.
Have you thought
You
about
know?
seeing a hypnotist about this?
I don't know. I mean,
I think it's something a hypnotist could knock out of you.
You think so?
Because us sitting here telling you is not going to work. It's something
No,
deep.
are you kidding me? No, therapy doesn't work. None of that
I
works.
think you have to go get hypnotized.
It was really funny because I even talked about it with my therapist. And I was
Really?
like, yeah, I got these photos and I don't know what to do about it. She's like, well, as your therapist, I can't look at them.
Can we
and tell
rewind
you.
real quick? You have a therapist? I had no idea. We've been working together for how long? And I had no idea you had a
Oh my
therapist.
God, she
That's
doesn't-
how you get through this?
She knows exactly who you are. Absolutely.
Oh, quit it. Does she really?
Oh,
listens.
yeah,
She wants to
does.
listen now. Wileen's my therapist, but
Peter doesn't need time for that.
well, just force it on her. That's what you do.
Oh,
But
no.
Anyway,
I
I didn't know you had a therapist. Really?
Oh, yeah. For
Forever?
ever.
Everyone should have a
Forever.
therapist.
Everybody should have a therapist.
Okay, everyone should keep
It doesn't
photos.
mean anything except for the fact that, like, if you would go to the gym to work out, you
Uh-huh.
would go to walk, you would eat right, do whatever. This is mental health. Like, literally, there are things that you just need an objective person to be like, snap out of it.
I didn't know
Or-
she had a therapist. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
No, you're not. No, you're not crazy. I don't want to label you as
Everyone in
crazy.
my family's like, are you sure you want to go on that fence party?
Really? I didn't know. Okay, all right, that's great. That's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Maybe.
No, I mean, I probably had one on and off since college.
Did you ever ghost her?
No.
No.
God.
I'm assuming it's a her. Sorry to assume.
No,
Yeah,
it is.
okay.
And she's awesome. She's like
Yeah.
super fantastic. And it's one of those things where I feel like if she weren't my therapist, we'd be friends.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so that's the hardest part is the fact that you want to be like, girlfriend. And she's like, no, it's
Yes.
therapy. I'm like, whatever.
See, I wish
girlfriend.
my therapist
Oh,
was more
really?
like that.
That would be tough.
No, because that you know me, I'll
Yeah.
like make friends with anybody.
Sure.
And like
That would be hard.
That's the thing is I just
Yeah.
end up going like, I mean, and
Like,
she's
follow me on
This is
Instagram.
not
Yeah.
a comedy hour. This is your mental health hour. I was like, but you do
So
laugh.
when you go to your therapist, what do you talk about? Just stuff in general, like what's bothering
Yeah,
you?
the world's
or
really, I mean, yeah, just
Okay.
I mean, it's not. There's not anything specific. A lot of times with therapy, you're
are they
just
bad things? Because you said that she knows a lot about me.
I talk about work.
Okay, all right,
You
sure.
know what I mean?
Okay.
Like there's stuff going on, the
Work.
anxiety of a show or whatever. The anxiety of the people that you work with.
I know Grace is giving you all that trouble.
I
You
know,
gotta
yeah,
go.
Grace, she does not know who you are. She
Yeah.
does know. She knows that you're really nice.
You're saving
But she
Grace.
knows
She
who
knows
I
that you're
am.
really
Monster. That's my, I'm sure, right?
No, not
Okay.
monster, but we've been together for 20
Forever.
years. You think that there
Yeah.
aren't times that we've fought that I've gone to therapy and been like,
Yeah.
guess what happened at work today?
Uh-huh. I'm sure.
Talk me off this ledge, otherwise I might get on a plane and go and punch him in the face.
I sent her a fan letter once,
like this.
right? And I made it seem like it was from a fan, and she opened it up and opened up the letter. I mailed this thing all the way to Chicago, and it said, "I farted on this. Love, big party." And she's like, "What?"
Yep. I mean, when that's your work
I
environment,
think that's love. I'm
yeah,
so
that's love.
when that's your work environment, I mean, I
You
don't know
gotta
like
go.
how people, and I'm sure there's people that they have office jobs and they talk about, you know, Susie the manager and
Yeah.
But for us, yeah.
Okay.
Oh
It's
my
good to
God.
know. I didn't realize you had a therapist. That's good.
Well, I mean, it's not like, I mean, I'm not embarrassed about it, but
No,
it's also one
you
of
Does
those
should
she
be.
things.
give good advice, or is she more of a listener?
It's both.
That's amazing.
So she's one of those people, she's like, are we problem solving today or do you
Wow.
just need to rant?
God, can you? I have her number.
I know, she's
My
fantastic.
therapist, I actually stopped talking to her because she would trauma dump about her divorce. Like she
Oh
was
my
taking up
God.
my session.
You became the therapist.
Yeah, I was listening to her. She told me,
No.
I mean, no, it was
Fired.
wild. And then anytime I would mention someone, I stopped using names in therapy because she would start looking them up on Facebook.
Oh, this sounds like a creepy therapist. Did you check her credentials?
She definitely had
She's
something.
like, it's expired, but I get 10% off at Chili's.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. That's nuts.
It was wild, but it was one of those people where I was like, I stuck with it. It was like a toxic relationship where I'm like,
Yeah.
we've just been together so long. I don't want to break up. But
No, but you kind of got to.
Yeah, I had to.
I mean, sort of in a situation like that, you have to do self-preservation. I have not had to break up with a therapist, but I had a friend that did.
Yeah.
And it literally is like, it's not you, it's me. Like, you healed me.
Yes.
Seriously, like,
100%.
It's not you, it's me, therapist.
I guess I'm cured.
I've
You
out
did a great
therapied
job.
you. Yeah.
Don't talk to Denise over in the next suite. I'm talking to her about totally different stuff. We just both like food.
Oh, God.
My next therapist will be, the first session is debriefing my last therapist.
Would you
have to,
prefer having a man or a woman
I've had
therapist?
both.
You've had both, okay.
Yes, and the guy, and he
It
was
seems like a
very-
guy could give you a different angle.
He was very like matter of fact, which I like because sometimes I don't like to get caught up. Like I just like it laid out, but he did very just blatantly tell me he only chose it because he had to decide on a major. Like he did not want to be a therapist. But
Wow,
he's
that
just,
sounn really compelling. I hope you stuck around for him too.
Yeah.
I referred him to my ex-boyfriend. I was like, I've got a great guy
you're
for you
like,
to
I know
go
exactly
see.
who you should talk to.
Oh, no.
Karmically, you got the one that's dumping on you. That's what happens.
Exactly.
You got therapy karma.
I did get
got all
therapy
bad
karma.
on you. Got bad juju.
So now I use ChatGPT.
What? I was like,
do
I'm
have-
signing up, man. Are you
They
kidding me?
have apps. They
do.
have. They have.
They do.
Yes.
I told a buddy of mine who's Spanish speaking from Venezuela.
Yes.
I told him I need to learn Spanish because my brother-in-law, he's from Venezuela as well. And they're always talking. I'm like, I want to talk with those guys. And they told me straight up, he said, go to ChatGPT and tell them how you want to learn Spanish, like friendly or you want this, and
Yeah.
they'll totally tailor it to you. I mean,
That's awesome.
I was thinking bilingual
Yeah.
was the thing.
Oh,
But-
Duolingo.
Duolingo, yeah.
I was like, yeah, you will be
Bilingual,
bilingual
yeah.
when you learn Spanish.
How about you learn English first?
Hey.
Let's get English nailed down, and then we can start
To transfer
branching off.
over to Spanish. Okay, we got to hit A-list.
Yes, okay,
What's
so
going on?
I've got two little A-list details today. So we've got a Diddy update, which normally I wouldn't bother anybody with, but there are new charges leveled against Diddy, and
What
these
are
are
they?
so gross. Like, I don't even think I can go into specific details. Like, we're all eating, and then there's like people who are like listening and just don't want to hear it. Basically, a man is pressing charges against Diddy because they were at a party in 2020. Diddy made him do ketamine, so all these people at the party are like completely freaking out. And then Diddy like pleasured himself in a Biggie t-shirt and threw it at the guy. And it got all over him.
Pass on the mayo.
Oh my God.
Pass on the
Diddy's
mayo or the
lawyers
ranch.
came back and they're like, people will say anything. I'm like, I don't know, that's pretty specific.
The
like,
Biggie t-shirt.
How
I don't
does,
wanna
so
see
what
the Biggie.
happens with that? You obviously can't go to court.
He can. So
I mean-
they denied him his bail. Like, they denied
sitting
him
in
his
prison,
bail. He's
yeah.
still in prison. They're meeting with the judge this week, and then they're going to decide. But, like, originally, the judge wanted to do the sentencing in October, which would mean he'd be chilling
Oh,
out
so
this
they're
whole time.
okay. I figured that
Yeah.
that was when they're going to do it. So
On
all
the
right.
brighter side, on the less grimy side of A-list, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom on vacation together with their daughter, co-parenting in the Italian Riviera with none other than Jeff Bezos
And his new bride.
His new bride, Lauren
That-
Sanchez Bezos.
Do it for
You
the
can
check.
get lost on that yacht, by the way, easily. That thing is massive.
Yeah.
So what are they doing? Do you think
So
they're trying
they're
to fix
apparently
it?
co-parenting. They put out a statement, Us Weekly, saying they've slowly gone from romantic to just co-parenting. They want to be seen together as a family, as their shared priority is and always will be raising their daughter.
Oh,
So
okay.
they were seen. She's wearing a teeny weeny black bikini, and I mean that is talk about revenge bod.
Yeah.
She's just wild sashaying all over the body. He's like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm
but
sorry. Did you
if he
want to say
doesn't-
no to this?
If he doesn't like what's in that head, that stuff's not sexy. It really isn't.
She needs a therapist.
You know? Yeah, she needs a therapist.
She probably has my therapist right now.
I think she probably has, yeah. She actually said that all she's looking for is continued love.
Same.
Best of luck.
Continued love.
What does that mean?
I mean,
I don't know what that means.
I mean, there are days where
They must have fought a lot, right? I hate you so
Maybe.
much. Yeah, but
I don't know. I mean, marriage is hard. They were never even married. If you're having that hard of a
you're
time
right.
and you're not married,
you
don't
forget
get
about
married.
that. You forget about that, yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the thing. They had a child together, and obviously that's a big bonding moment for the rest of your lives. But if you're having that much of an issue and you haven't even like signed the documents,
Don't do it.
I mean, every day. I mean, I've been married 5 years.
I thought you were going to say 5 times.
No, but I have friends who need a therapist because they have.
I hope they have therapists.
But I think they were, a lot of times people fall in love with the idea of being in love. But once you walk, and if the sidewalk's already cracked, there are hard things that happen in marriages as you get older with more things that are so hard to deal with. So you're right. If she can't even handle the stuff that's going on right now in their relationship, later on, my God.
Yeah, you're in a really tough spot. Like, you need to figure it out. And there are moments even in a relationship where it's like make or break moments. And you kind of know it when it's happening. You're like, is he going to screw this up? And if he does, like, we are over. Seriously. I've had those moments where I'm like, what are you going to do? And then they do the other thing. You're like, you dummy. And I'm talking to myself in the mirror. You dummy. Like, you knew he was going to choose that thing and you dated him anyway.
Yeah.
Just keep going. You don't know.
Are you dating anybody?
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
Are you in a
I will be your
situationship?
therapist now.
No,
All
I
right,
don't. I just, the thing is, listen, I don't mean to listen, the options are endless, but I'm just very career oriented. I don't get any satisfaction.
Nothing wrong with that.
Out of relationships. And so like, I like every once in a while, like I like to watch a show with
You
someone.
got to find your me is what you
Yeah.
got to do because
Yeah.
especially when you're in this type of business, I've dated around. I mean, my career, I've been doing this for almost 30 years. you
Can't even.
You don't want
Graveyard
someone
of bodies, the skeletons in the storage closet.
You want someone that is a fan of you and not a fan of what you do. Because eventually what happens is that person gets jealous of you because of what you're doing.
Yes.
And then that's when the problems happen with that. Like Wileen, she's a fan of me. She's not a fan of the show. I mean, she is, but
Yeah, exactly.
she doesn't like you.
I hate the show.
She hates her. No, I'm kidding. She doesn't. I'm joking. Anyway, back to you.
I see what you're like. I've dated like I will never date another comedian because it's like the jealousy of because like for me I was always genuinely happy for the other person, but for them it was very like I just didn't realize it was such a competition. But I've also dated the person who was a fan of me, and I think I have low self-esteem because I'm like I'm not that. I'm not that. Not like, but like I just don't like being. I like to be seen as like an equal. I think the person I will end up
As
in a
an
relationship.
Ewok?
Equal.
Oh.
Yeah, no, an Ewok. I don't know if you guys have seen that on the TikTok.
I want to be a Chewie.
I want to be an Ewok.
I want to be. You're like the Han Solo of our relationship.
I want to be Chewy. Yeah. Okay, back to you again. All right, anyway.
So finding my Ewok. Finding my equal. I think that I will probably end up being in a relationship with someone who's like a creative. Like I would think maybe like a director or like someone like a musician, like someone who's like creative but just not in my thing. Yeah. But it has their own life.
Yes.
I need that. That's kind of what I want. I can't have someone who like doesn't have a lot going on and it's like a lot on me. It's stressful.
Yeah, because Peter, her husband, he's I don't want to say a desk job, but you know what I mean? He's not a...
He's an executive.
Yeah, and so is Wileen. So that's how we found our ones, because they do something completely different. And enjoy our conversations, right?
Mm-hmm. Keep enjoying it.
That's why we talk to each other all the time.
Yeah.
You
They're
know?
like so busy having real conversations with real people. I love, that's the other thing, talk about therapy.
Yeah.
Nothing like coming home and I'm like, did anybody at your workplace say this about farting on something and sending it in the mail? He's like, no. You know, surprisingly, no one in the C-suite
No one
has
at
farted
all.
on anything that they've then shared.
Hey, watch it. We're still running for, we haven't done the Employee of the Month for July.
Oh.
We're doing it on Saturday night at the show.
That's really exciting.
Yeah, we'll close out the show with that. Yeah, it'll be fun.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
You know,
Tons of fun.
I won. I think I won May. Gracie's the super producer won April.
That's good. That's good.
Peter, her husband, won June.
Nice.
So now we got.
Shout out.
Now we got to announce who's July, and it's funny because normally you give an employee of the month after the month. We do it before the month.
Let them enjoy the month.
Yeah,
let them
It keeps you in check.
have that moment.
Yeah, it keeps you in check. You're like, hey. And Peter's been good the whole month of June.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been
Can you
gone.
lose it? Like, if has anyone ever lost their?
Not yet.
Not
Not yet. Okay.
Gracie
If
almost
somebody
did.
could.
But
I bet
no.
she walks that line.
Yeah. Grace is so close.
But yeah, so yeah, that's what's going to be happening on Saturday. It'll be fun.
Peter had the easiest employee of the month because he was like gone.
We're good. Thank you.
For most
All right,
of
thank
it.
you. By the way, these chicken strips are awesome. They're moist, they're everything, and they're crunchy at the same time. So they're so delicious. You don't like chicken strips?
I don't like that word that you just used.
I knew it
Moist, though.
the second it came out. I go, she doesn't like that. I felt the vibe.
Moist.
It's the way you say it.
Yeah.
It's like the
Really?
I is weird.
It was
Moist?
too casual. How was
Moist?
that in your Rolodex so fast?
See, it's like panties. I say that, like I've always said, the word panties
Nobody does that
sounds
word.
creepy. Nobody says that word. Come on.
I say it like a joke.
Yeah.
I
don't
don't
really?
use it like
Yeah.
as a real, like I don't say to my daughter, like, did you change your panties?
That's wild. That is wild.
That's
know what I
creepy.
mean?
yeah. I don't use it in
That
that,
is
way.
weird.
I don't like say to myself like, oh, I gotta get up in the morning and put on a bra and panties.
Panties.
I guess I didn't know this.
Well, you don't wear them.
No.
Or maybe you do.
Maybe I do. I call them
Oh,
panties.
Well, I've been calling them the wrong
Yeah.
thing this whole time.
Yes, exactly.
I do call
but-
boxers dad panties. I think that's fun.
That's fun.
Oh,
Dad
really?
panties,
That's
yeah.
great.
Oh, I do like that.
I like
That is
dad
good.
panties.
I dare you to tell Peter. Say, hey, make sure.
like your
did you,
dad panties.
Did you bring enough dad panties for the trip?
Like, you've been in Omaha too long. How long have you been? How much time have you been spending with Party?
Too much time. Absolutely. All right, well, tickets. But it's it, tickets, and then we got to wrap. All right, so tickets again are available through Eventbrite to the live show.
Yes.
We opened up 10 more tickets, so get them now, or because they will be gone
Yes.
by the time Saturday
So I
hits.
highly recommend people to get them. I mean, walk-ups are always welcome.
Yes.
You know, because there's always that opportunity where somebody buys a ticket and they can't make it or
Sure.
what have you. So
Sure.
walk-ups always welcome.
Okay.
But yeah, Eventbrite is where you want to check that out. And bpscrasher@gmail.com. Reach out to us. Let's say you're trying to get tickets and you're having a hard time. Let us know. Maybe we can get a wait
We
list
can
going.
figure something out, yeah. So, yeah, do that. And also, you can text us or leave a message. It's 915-0962 is what it is. All right, so this is it. Joslyne, great to meet you.
Thank you.
I had so much fun with you guys. I can't wait for Saturday.
Oh,
It's
good.
going to be fun.
really good.
Fun. Then doors open up at 6:30, and then
6:30?
Joslyne here will take it on at 7:30.
Boop, boop.
All right, we're out of here. We'll see you guys soon. Have a safe day. Be nice to everybody, and do yourself good.